Hello guys, and welcome to my first English video. It's not the first video I make in English, but it is the first video on this channel. I used to make videos like 3 years ago, and I used to make them in my other channel, but I used to make them in English and Spanish, like mixed together. But I figured that it makes more sense to have just like one Spanish channel and one English one, if that makes sense. So welcome to my first video on this channel, and I am so excited and I'm super hyper because I'm on my second coffee of the day and I'm not used to drinking this much coffee. It's just like ever since this isolation started, I can't sleep. I just can't sleep, and I stayed until 3 in the morning every day just watching TV or like doing nothing, and I just can't fall asleep. And then I wake up every day super early, hoping that if I wake up early and I work out and I stay productive the whole day, I'm gonna be able to go to sleep early, and it just hasn't happened yet. In today's video, I wanted to do something very simple, just because you know how things are right now at the moment, that there's no need to do like a full glam. I just want to show you guys how I do my makeup while we are home. I've only done my makeup a few times, but this is the way that I've been doing it the days that I do my makeup. And the only reason why I do my makeup, it's because it makes me feel better. I feel like sometimes when I do my makeup, I'm more productive. I feel better about myself. It helps me, especially in those days where I just feel like very down. And when I do my makeup, or even if I just do my hair, it just puts me in a way better mood immediately. So that's what we're gonna do today. It's just a very simple makeup. I'm only using creams. I used to be one of those people that judge cream products just because I never tried them, and I would always be like, no, I'm not like that type of person, like my skin is not for that. But I had never even tried them, so how would I know? And since we started this quarantine, I've been playing with cream products just because we're home and it gives me a chance to wear a product the whole day, and if it looks bad, nobody's gonna see me because I'm home by myself. And I've been loving it. Like, I don't think that I could go back to powder products. Maybe in the summer, because I do get like very oily during like the summer. But I don't know. I've been loving cream products. I'm super excited, especially for like this type of makeup. It looks like you don't have a lot going on. Like, you look like really pretty, but without like a lot of effort. So I'm gonna start with primer, and this is the Pretty Fresh Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Primer from Colourpop. I'm gonna use another primer. This is a Banana Bright Face Primer from OLEHENRIKSEN. This one right here. And I'm not gonna use this all over the face. I'm just gonna put it where I would normally highlight, because I don't have a cream highlighter. But I find that this works super well for highlighting the skin like underneath the makeup. I've been loving using this. And I just take a tiny amount and I just put it where I would normally highlight. I put it on the sides of my forehead because I do like that glowy effect that people have on their foreheads. I'm also gonna put some right here on my chin and down the bridge of my nose. So everywhere where I would normally highlight, that's where I'm putting this. And you're gonna see that it gives the face like this beautiful glow, but without being highlighted. Very pretty. For this look, I'm not gonna use foundation. I don't wear foundation on my everyday life. Like, for example, if I'm going to work, I don't wear foundation. I do wear foundation if I'm going out to dinner, if I'm gonna go out see my friends, if I'm gonna go for brunch. Like, for those type of things, I do wear foundation. But just to go to work, I just don't think that it's necessary for me. It's a lot of work. I'd rather just sleep a little bit more, put concealer, and get out. That's more my style. But if you want to go for foundation, like a lighter one, then go ahead and do that. I'm just gonna conceal because I cannot leave my house without concealing this mess right here. Like, I cannot. I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I also use this to spot conceal if I have like any blemishes. Well, I'm using the shade, what is this? Custard. And I'm using this shade just because it matches my skin perfectly. In my opinion, this is the best concealer to spot conceal. This shade blends so well into my skin. I'm gonna start by blending this. It really makes my skin look like my skin, just better. I only do dots and then I kind of like bring it down with the brush, just like the leftover concealer from my eye. I don't do the whole triangle anymore. I'm so over that trend. Just with that concealer, I already look so much better. Like, I look like I was brought back to life. Definitely. Oh my gosh, the struggle of having dark circles. Like, I don't get it. I know that it's a first world problem, but it is a struggle. And nobody can tell me differently. So I'm gonna use one shade lighter and just like the tiniest amount, kind of like to brighten everything up. Oh wait, I forgot to blend these little things here. These new friends that I got this week. Seriously, I just filmed 2 videos on my Spanish channel saying how great my skin looked lately and all the products that I've been using, and 2 days later I got 2 blemishes on my eyebrow. Okay, so now back with the lighter concealer, like the one shade lighter. I'm going to run it down my nose, and if you have a short nose like mine, you want to bring the concealer all the way down. It's gonna make your nose look larger. I'm also going to highlight a little bit here. I don't go too hard with the highlight or too light because I just like it to be very subtle, and the only reason why I highlight the center is because I do like to highlight my under eyes to make them seem brighter, and when you do that you need to brighten the center of your face just so everything looks balanced. And I'm just going to blend that out with the same brush that I was using. I also have been loving blending out my concealer with a smaller brush just because it gives me like more control over what I'm doing. And I'm also going to blend this. Now I'm gonna do a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty stick. This is in the shade Mocha. So I'm gonna do a small line right here. And I'm also gonna do it on my jaw because my dream is in life is to have that like jaw, you know what I'm talking about. And just a little bit on the forehead just to make it look a little bronzed. Where is my brush? And I'll just blend it out with a foundation brush. I'm not being super precise since I only want to bronze the skin. I don't want like a super sharp contour. And now I'm gonna take this sponge thingy from Tati Beauty. I thought I wasn't gonna like this sponge, like it looked so weird, but I kind of enjoy it. I think it does a very good job at just blending everything out and make it look seamless. For blush, I've been using this Flower Bomb liquid. I don't know what these are called. Blush bombs. These are like cream liquidy blushes, and oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And this color right here, this is Pinch. Like, this is my perfect blush color. Like, perfect. I'm not very into blushes a lot, and I don't like really pinky blushes or very red blushes. I like more of like nude blushes like this one. I also have Nectar, which is more of like a salmony, not salmony, but what's the name of that color? What's the name of that color? I can't even think of the name in English or Spanish. You know what? I'm just gonna bring it so you can see it. This color right here. The other day I read a meme about like people that are bilingual, but like they don't, it's like I didn't completely learn how to speak Spanish and I don't speak English fully. So like basically I don't know how to speak, and I think that's literally what happened to me. When I moved to the US, I was about to turn 15. So I was already kind of older to learn a new language, but I wasn't old enough for my really good Spanish to stick. And don't get me wrong, I think my Spanish is beautiful. Like, I think I speak a very good Spanish. It's just annoying you guys. And sometimes I don't know how to say things in Spanish, and sometimes I don't know how to say things in English. It's just like, it's a struggle. I have no idea why I started that whole conversation. Like, I don't know what led me there, but I was about to apply my blush and I haven't wet my sponge, so I'm gonna go do that and I'll be back. I'm back. So I'm going to apply my blush and you're gonna see how beautiful these are. You can even apply them with your fingers. Look at the difference between the two cheeks. Oh my gosh, these are so beautiful. It's like a barely there blush, but I just like love the effect that it gives you, and they're so glowy that you really just don't need to wear a highlight because the blush by itself is just like very luminous. Oh my gosh, I love them. Oh my god, so pretty. Oh, I'm obsessed. And with whatever I have left over in the sponge, I just gonna run it over my nose because I like that tan effect that you get. So now that I've already applied all my creams, I can go ahead and set my under eyes because they're already creasing and looking weird. Full disclosure, I have not used this product before. This is a new product that I just got. I've just been looking for a powder to set my under eyes that brightens my skin but also leaves it looking like very glowy. Like, I don't want my under eyes to look oily. That's my goal in life. My under eyes are so dry, like so dry, that I've been having a hard time trying to find a powder that it's gonna make them look like very glowy. I feel like this last like year I've changed my under eye products a lot. I used to be obsessed with Tarte Shape Tape, and I think like about a year ago I stopped using it because it was making my under eyes look so bad, so dry. I was also very into the Laura Mercier powder, which I still have, and I stopped using because it looks great when I apply it at first, but about an hour later it looks very dry, very patchy. One that I do like for my under eyes is the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless something, I don't know the name. I'm gonna put a picture here of it. But I have two problems with that powder. I have purchased that powder three times, and it's a very expensive powder, but I feel that I hit pan very fast. And that's not even the problem. The problem is that every time that I'm close to hitting pan on them, they just shatter. Like, the whole powder just shatters. And you know, I try to work with it like because I love it so much, but when I put on my makeup bag, all my makeup gets like dirty. It's just like a big mess, and I can't believe like 3 times I have bought the powder and 3 times it has shattered. So I haven't bought it anymore. And also my second problem with that powder is that it only has 3 shades. I used to go between the medium and the light one. I usually can make those colors work when I'm doing like a full face, and then like I'm setting my whole face with the powder. But for the purpose of like this makeup, like everyday makeup, it just doesn't work because the light one is too light and the medium is too dark. So I bought this powder. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r powder, instant retouch setting powder, and this is in the shade Butter. I don't know if I got the right shade, and I don't know if this is gonna work. It looks like it might work. I'm just gonna put a little bit here. Okay, so I'm gonna blend all my creases, and I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this with a brush. I didn't do anything. I don't know. I feel it looks the same as the Laura Mercier one. I don't think that this is gonna work for me. I'm just gonna set my other eye, and I'm just gonna wear it throughout the day and see if it wears better than the other ones that I have. I'm kind of disappointed with that powder. I mean, it's not a bad powder, but it looks just like all the other ones that I have. Like, it's not standing out to me over the other ones. So that's all I do for my complexion. Now I'm just gonna set it, and I'm gonna wait for it to dry. And for my eyebrows, all I do is a gel brow because my eyebrows are pretty full, and you know, like I just want to do like a 5-minute makeup, like really quick, like make me feel better type of thing, and that's it. I just don't want to sit here like for 30 minutes doing my makeup. And I think they do like brows is one of like the things that takes me the longest. So I just do like a tinted brow gel. This is a Benefit something. Wait, and it doesn't have a name anymore. I've used it so much that it doesn't have a name. And I just kind of like fill the spaces with this gel. It makes it look so much nicer than this one that doesn't have anything on it. But I didn't have to like take the time to fill them in. Just kind of like brush around them. And it already looks so much better. And then I kind of brush them with the pencil just to give it the shape that I want. And last but not least for this look, I don't do eyeshadows for everyday makeup. It's just not my thing. I rather do them more for like event, pictures, going out, but not for like every day. But I need to put mascara on. I need to have mascara before I leave my house. Like I need to have concealer and mascara. Those are the two things that I cannot live without. And I have been using this Benefit roller lash. It's such a good mascara for like every day. I think mascara is everything. I think like a look is not complete without mascara. I'm not big into like fake lashes, but because I do have like pretty long lashes, I don't think that I need the fake ones. I do wear them depending on the eye look that I have going on, but for the most part I just rather stick to my natural lashes. I think that's like one thing that I love about myself. You know how they always tell you that you have to tell yourself the things that you love about yourself instead of focusing on the things that you don't like about yourself? Well, my lashes are something that I like about myself, and I try to focus on those things rather than all the other things that I don't like about myself. I also do my bottom lashes. And this is it. This is the whole look. Oh my gosh, wait, no, this is not the whole look. You could leave it like this, yes, but also if you want to wear maybe like a lip liner, a lipstick, a lip gloss, you can do that. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Fenty Glow just to take a picture for the thumbnail. This is such a beautiful lip gloss. It's just like your lips but better. You don't even need to put lip liner underneath. It's just so pretty like by itself. This is it. This is the final look. It's very easy, but it makes you look very put together and natural and glowy. It takes 5 minutes to do, and I mean, I just love it. This is my type of makeup. I do enjoy doing full glam, but I also do enjoy doing these types of looks because it just makes you feel confident without having to put a lot of work into it. I really do hope that you enjoy this very simple makeup look. It's so easy, it takes 5 minutes, and it's a lifesaver. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.